Hello everyone, thank you for joining me. This is the patch notes for the update 1.72. We're expecting this for the 29th of June. The Genesis Collection event that is coming with this update is running from the 29th until the 13th of July. As I said in a previous video, we're getting the original King's Canyon and World's Edge back just for this event. We've got a lot of skins coming with this event as well. Please check out my previous video. I'll link it in the description for you. I put a question mark against one of the skins because you couldn't see it in the video very well. It turns out it's Horizon, that's got the quite colourful, bulky skin. There's a tracker on here. So we've got a couple of charms. There's the wolf charm to match Rampart's skin. We've got another Nessie. It's wrapped up. It looks kind of like samurai gear, but I don't want to label it. We've got a charm to match Wraith's new Battle Pass skin with the like devil head. Watson's getting a QT skin, I think that's what it's been labelled as. We're also getting a charge rifle and Eva 8 skin. So you can earn 1,600 points a day, and the event pass is going up to 6,000 points. So it's, as always, it's quite quick to earn all of this, and there's 24 items available as well as getting Revenant's Heirloom. As well with this, we've got some store offers. You would have seen the Loba and Crypto skins in my previous video. They are there for both weeks. We've also got an Octane skin, the XLR8. We've got a Watson Warrior Empress, R301 Fun in the Sun, a Hemlock Rise of the Phoenix, Caustic's got Gasbuster, the R99's got a Dangerous Game skin, the Spitfire's got a Cyber Stripe skin, and Pathfinder's also got Plastic Fantastic. I'll put the screenshot up for you so you can see which weeks are having what skins. So the actual patch notes for you. Octane's launchpad cooldown is increased from 60 seconds to 90. Revenant's got a slimmed down hitbox. It doesn't look like it's changed much, though. It's mostly around his arms by the look of it. Yeah, it's mostly around his arms. The Stalker climb height is being increased. They say it's not literally unlimited, but it's pretty high now. His silence has been decreased from 20 seconds to 15 seconds on the cooldown, and there's been a reduced the duration of the death protection by 5 seconds. Lifeline, her hitbox has been increased. It's mostly in the legs, so it just kind of fits the character a bit more. Her head looks like it might have increased a tiny bit as well. Bloodhound, Eye of the Allfather, say that again. Eye of the Allfather scan revealed time decreased from 4 to 3 seconds. Beast of the Hunt duration decreased from 35 to 30 seconds. Obviously, you can still add time if you down people. Watson's had a major buff. You can now place more than one Nessie on the map at her time with her epic emote. The dev notes say that you can put up to 20. That's quite a lot. Weapon balance updates. The P2020 increased fire rate from 6.25 to 7. Increased base ammo from 12 to 14. Level 1 mag is 14 to 16. Level 2 mag is 16 to 18. Level 3 and 4 mags are 18 to 21. The Spitfire has increased hipfire spread. The 30-30 slightly increased projectile speed, reduced charge time from 0.5 down to 0.35 seconds. Longbow, the damage has been increased from 55 to 60. Arena updates. So there's price adjustments now. I don't know if it's worth really reading through them. Most of it's up by 50. P2020 upgrade from 50 to 25, level 2 from 125 to 75, and level 3 upgrade from 200 to 150 crafting. RE45 is down from 250 to 200, Eva's up from 250 to 300, Mastiff is down from 500 to 400, 99 is down from 550 to 500, the Volt is up from 500 to 550, Spitfire is up from 550 to 600, the L-Star is up from 400 to 500, 301 level 2 upgrade is from 300 to 350, the G7 Scout has gone up from 350 to 400, the level 3 upgrade on the G7 is from 250 down to 200. The 3030 has gone up as well, it's 350 to 400, and the level 3 upgrade on that is down from 250 to 200. Utility prices, the Arc Star has gone up to 125 from 100, a gold backpack is up from 250 to 300, legend abilities, Crypto's EMP has gone down from 600 to 500, his drone has gone down from 100 to 50, Death Totem is down from 600 to 500, Lifeline's Dock is up from 50 to 75, Knuckle Cluster is down quite a lot actually, from 150 to 75, Bloodhound's ult is up from 350 to 450. Balance changes, Pathfinder's grapple, this is still in arenas, start changes reduced from 2 charges up to, down to 2 charges from 3. His zipline cooldown has been increased to every other round. Rampart's Sheila cooldown reduced from every 3 rounds to every other round. Watson's interception pylon round cooldown increased from every round to every other round. Octane's pad cooldown increased from every round to every other round. His stim reduced to 2 from 3. Added a scoreboard to the map screen. That'll be quite interesting to see in game. You can now report players by pressing space/Y in the map. Well, I assume that's a different button for console players. From round 3 and onwards, you'll now start with a shield battery in addition to 2 syringes and 2 shield cells. Care packages will also land 5 seconds earlier to make the contained weapons a more viable option. That's a really good change. 6 times scope moved from base sniper to weapons level 1 upgrade. Map adjustments, the party crasher, the circle logic to favour downtown a bit more. Simplified the minimap visual language. I don't know what that means. The phase runner, raised cover height on certain props, added a few trees to reduce the ease of spawn sniping. Bug fixes for arenas. The UI for Purple Devotion now shows the attached turbocharger. Players will no longer be chosen as jump masters during the Legend Select screen. Updated the sniper stock to show an empty slot when needed. Can no longer get stuck in crouch position after dying while reviving a teammate. Quality of life changes. Valkyrie updated fuel gauge UI to better indicate when you are using fuel and when you are running low. I didn't think that was too bad, to be fair. Rampart will now have a custom animation for LMG reload. They will have no impact on her reload times. Miscellaneous added voiceover for when your ultimate is ready or not ready. That would be really useful to have. That's also a leak that I spoke about in a previous video. When your ultimate gets to 100%, you'll be prompted to tell your teams when it's ready to go. At any point in time, you can ping your ultimate icon to show what percentage you're on. That's really good. Added a voiceover for when you enter a replicator so your teammates know you are crafting and you won't be left behind, in theory. Added a voiceover for pinging a friendly trident in addition to the neutral and enemy states that they already existed. I don't know if that's useful or not. It's just a trident. You can normally see when it's your team messing around. You can now turn off FOV scaling when certain abilities are used. Okay. Reduce the frequency of ring endings near out-of-bound areas. Healing items will now play the entire healing sound when used by other players instead of just the beginning and ending. Muting players will also now mute text-to-speech. Bug fixes. Caustic fixed an issue with enemies not getting highlighted when in Caustic's gas. Fuse. Players can now see the number of grenades in the grenade stack when viewed on floor. Fix the 1p arm color on Bored to Death to match the 3p view. Fuse will no longer produce a third arm when ADSing and using tactical at the same time. Gibraltar being struck by a direct hit of Fuse's knuckle cluster will no longer cause Gibraltar's gun shield to take unnecessary damage. Gibraltar's ultimate will no longer damage friendly Horizon ults. Gun shield will no longer take additional bleed through damage. Okay, I thought that's what they fixed a little while ago. They made the bleed through work. Weird. Horizon's tactical will no longer ascend caustic gas traps or octane jump pads. Oh, that was one of the fun things. Lifeline will no longer use Wraith's animation while in the boxing ring. I didn't even know that was happening. Enemy care packages will now have loot if the enemy lifeline leaves the game before it lands. That's not bad. Loba completed another pass to prevent Loba from getting into unallowed areas. Yeah, she was stuck in one of the loot bunkers or something, I think, before. Mirage corrected an issue with Mirage flickering when in the lobby. Octane fixed obstructed ADSing while using the compound bow and 3x sight. Pathfinder can no longer swap weapons faster in the holster animation if the holster animation is cancelled. Did a zipline pass on arena maps to prevent Pathfinder getting into unfair positions. Rampart fixed a logic error when using Wraith's Portal and Sheila at the same time. Okay. Did a pass to allow more places to place amped walls on Olympus. Fixed an audio issue with Rampart's tactical. Fixed an issue with Sheila disappearing off of Rampart's back if shot during an emote. Players no longer fall under the ground when using Sheila on certain slopes. Revenant, Death Totem can now be damaged in the firing range. Valkyrie did an environment pass to prevent Valk from entering areas she shouldn't be in. Amped cover will no longer push players into Geo if Skyward Dive is initiated near it. Valk's ult UI no longer remains on screen if observer switches to another POV. First person view no longer obstructed when using shield battery. Fix an issue with players not being able to cancel being hooked up to Valk's ult. Watson no longer uses Wraith animation in the boxing ring. The Nessie that Watson leaves behind with her epic emote will no longer fall over dead when using a legendary skin. Okay, interesting. Yeah, it's kind of sad when it falls over. Other things, fixed a bug where players have to play one ranked game after a season or split reset for the reset to fully take effect. Note that players who have not played a ranked game recently before this update will still have to play one for it to sort itself out. Matchmaking will be cancelled if the party leader changes the playlist to a mode that a party member is not eligible for. That is everything for you guys. That is quite a lot actually. As always, stay safe and I will see you in the next one. I've broken Watson, she's dropping down. Alright, well we're stuffed. I don't, I have both of them on me. Got Octane.
Enemy down.
They're rezzing Octane as well. They're both there. Nice.